Welcome to Geometric Galaxy.
Welcome students. In this video we are going to study chapter 2 Polynomials, Factor Theorem and its example problems 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now let us see what is factor theorem. If p of x is a polynomial of degree n greater than 1 and a is any real number, then x minus a is a factor of p of x if p of a is equal to 0 and p of a is equal to 0 if x minus a is a factor of p of x. It is given here that the polynomial of degree n greater than 1, that means the polynomial should not be a zero polynomial, constant polynomial or linear polynomial. It should be more than of degree 1 means quadratic, cubic, etc. Okay. Then for the taken polynomial, if p of a is equal to 0, then x minus a is a factor and vice versa. If x minus a is a factor, then p of a is equal to 0. A is a real number, means a can take any value. Suppose if p of 1 is equal to 0 for a polynomial, then x minus 1 is a factor. Understood, students? And also, if x minus 1 is a factor, then p of 1 is equal to 0. That is what they are telling through factor theorem. So using this concept, we are going to solve the following example problems. Here is our example 6. Examine whether x plus 2 is a factor of x cube plus 3x square plus 5x plus 6 and of 2x plus 4. For both the polynomials, we have to check whether x plus 2 is a factor. Here we are going to use the factor theorem for finding whether x plus 2 is a factor. To find whether x plus 2 is a factor, we need to find what is the value of x here. So equate x plus 2 to 0. So the value of x is minus 2. Now we are going to see what is p of minus 2. So substitute the value minus 2 in the place of x in the above polynomial. So p of minus 2 is equal to minus 2 cube plus 3 into minus 2 square plus 5 into minus 2 plus 6. Therefore, p of minus 2 cube will become minus 8 plus 3 into minus 2 square will become 4. Then plus 5 into minus 2 will give minus 10 plus 6. By further simplifying, we will get minus 8 plus 12 minus 10 plus 6. Now, if we add, we are getting p of minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, by factor theorem, x plus 2 is the 0 of the polynomial p of x is equal to x cube plus 3x square plus 5x plus 6. In the same way, we are going to check whether x plus 2 is a factor of the polynomial 2x plus 4. Now let us take g of x is equal to 2x plus 4. Here also we substitute the value of x as minus 2. Therefore, g of minus 2 is equal to 2 into minus 2 plus 4. That is minus 4 plus 4 which is equal to 0. G of minus 2 is equal to 0 means then x plus 2 is a factor of the polynomial g of x is equal to 2x plus 4 according to the factor theorem. We also know that 2x plus 4 can be written as 2 into x plus 2. So, we can confirmly say that x plus 2 is a factor of the polynomial g of x is equal to 2x plus 4. Here is example 7. Find the value of k if x minus 1 is a factor of 4x cube plus 3x square minus 4x plus k. Here, it is confirmed that x minus 1 is a factor. Therefore, according to factor theorem, p of 1 is equal to 0. Now, let us substitute value of x as 1 and equate it to 0. Therefore, p of 1 is equal to 4 into 1 cube plus 3 1 square minus 4 into 1 plus k is equal to 0. 4 into 1 cube means 4 into 1 plus 3 into 1 minus 4 into 1 plus k is equal to 0. That is 4 plus 3 minus 4 plus k is equal to 0. Plus 4 and minus 4 will get cancelled. 3 plus k is equal to 0 means k is equal to minus 3. Therefore, the value of k is minus 3 if x minus 1 is a factor of polynomial 4x cube plus 3x square minus 4x plus k. Now let us see what is example 8. Factorize 6x square plus 17x plus 5 by splitting the middle term method. Here we need to find two numbers in such a way the sum of the numbers should be 17, that is the coefficient of middle number x, and the product of those two numbers should be the product of 6 and 5, that is the constant term, and the coefficient of x squared term, which is 30. Now we have to choose such factors. 6 into 5 is 30, but the sum is equal to 11. So we cannot use 6 and 5. So I will check for another pair of numbers, that is 3 and 10. 3 into 10 is equal to 30, but the sum of 3 and 10 is equal to 13. So this factors will not work. We will check for another pair of numbers 2 and 15. 2 into 15 is 30. 2 plus 15 is 17. So this is the suitable factors for splitting the middle term. Now see here, 6x square plus 17x plus 5. Now that 17x is splitted as 2x plus 15x. So we will get 6x square plus 2x plus 15x plus 5. Now on the whole we cannot find any common factor, so we take the first two terms and find the common factor. Then we will take the third and fourth term and we will select a common factor. So for the first two terms 6x square plus 2x, the common factor is 2x. So we can write it as 2x into 3x plus 1. Now we will see the third and fourth term, 15x plus 5. In this the common factor is 5. So take plus 5 out. So you will get plus 5 into 3x plus 1. Now if you observe, you can see that 3x plus 1 is common in both the terms. So we can take 3x plus 1 as commonly out. Then we will be left out with 2x plus 5. So the factors are 3x plus 1 into 2x plus 5. Now let us see example 9. Factorize y square minus 5y plus 6. This is also by splitting the middle term method. Here we need to find two factors in such a way that if we add, we should get the coefficient of the middle term, so that is minus 5, and the product of the coefficient of y square and the constant term 6. 1 into 6 is 6. So the product should be 6 and the sum should be minus 5. If you see, 1 into 6 is 6, but 1 plus 6 is 7. Now let us check with two factors 2 and 3. 2 3s are 6. 2 plus 3 is 5. But we need minus 5 as the coefficient. Therefore, we need to check with minus 2 and minus 3. Minus 2 and minus 3, if we do the product, it will be plus 6. But if we add, it will be minus 5. We need sum as minus 5 and the product as positive 6. So the appropriate factor to split the middle term of this quadratic polynomial is minus 2 and minus 3. So now let us see how can we split the middle term of y square minus 5y plus 6, that is equal to y square minus 2y minus 3y plus 6. that is minus 5y. I have split it as minus 2y and minus 3y. Now take the first two terms y square minus 2y. In this the common factor is y, so it will become y into y minus 2. In the third and fourth term minus 3y plus 6, the common factor is minus 3. If I take minus 3 out, I'll get y minus 2. So in the next step, we can see that y minus 2 is common. Now if I take out y minus 2 out, I am left with y minus 3. Therefore, the two factors are y minus 2 and y minus 3 for the quadratic polynomial y square minus 5y plus 6. And now one more example problem 10 is left. We will do it in the next video because that is a cubic polynomial factorization that we will study in detail in the next video. If you find Geometrix Galaxy helpful, consider subscribing to my channel. And please don't hesitate to recommend this channel to your friends.